To the forces that disturb my peace. Is it possible for you to chew your Lucky Charms with your mouth closed? Or to minimize the amount of milk falling from the spoon back into the bowl? Or to get the milk off the spoon without a moist slurp? Why are you doing things that are making me use the word moist? It is the only word I can think of to describe how wet you make eating a bowl of cereal. Have you ever eaten breakfast without your headphones on? Why does it sound like you spent your whole life racing to this moment in the dining hall? Eyes wider than your stomach. Have you always bitten off more than you can chew? Are the spoons you bite off always silver? Do you know my mind works in music and I made a beat off of the cadence of your crunch? It is the worst song I've ever heard. I'd rather listen to Friday by Rebecca Black on a Monday than listen to Marshmallows Drown Under Your Tongue. 2, is it possible for you to stop talking about computer science for one night? Can we drink to reset and not to P-set? Do you ever paint outside the lines or are you stuck on canvas? Or are Saturday night plans scheduled into your calendar? Do you have to show me your Excel sheet? Do you question if I excel? I've excelled beyond boxes you've never had to arrange. Can you organize your entire life until it fits into a column? Shit, sometimes I roll to cope with missing girls summarized in a column. Do you think about them? Can you code my people into a system better equipped to remember us? Do you think about the properties that compromise life on the margins, or are you still stuck in your element? 3, is it possible for you to not take money out of my account when I make rash decisions? Can you not set a reminder when my checking account is below $50? Can you not threaten to cancel my subscriptions? Like, bitch, you know I like Hulu. Can you just not? Why are you making this about me? This is about loyalty. When I need to DoorDash a meal because the dining halls fucking suck on the weekend and you decline. Do you always have to have the last word? If life is a checkbook, will we ever be on the same page? Are you jealous of my friends' bank accounts? Because I don't even talk to them. Chase told Fargo I ain't doing well and now my friends have withdrawn too. You be acting different when I'm broke too. When's the last time you checked in without me having to put a check in? Why do I always need cash to make change? You remind me when there's 0 to my name but not when I need to cancel a free trial? Do you want to see me fail? Do you care when I'm hungry? Are you hungry for the money too? 4, can you not swerve edge to edge in this small bike lane? Can you just let me be in a rush? Why do you always need to colonize the entire road? Have you ever been on a city street? If you haven't, don't. I can smell a gentrifier from a startup away. Do you notice the people around you? How are you biking so slow on a downhill? Are you used to being the one in front? Do you ever consider who was here first? Why do you look like you have an attitude? Does my loud music make you uncomfortable? Would you prefer it if I had headphones in? Do you know that my daddy did the same thing? Jukebox on one shoulder and the world on the other, screaming across a table that never really had a seat for him? Do you assume you'll always be the first to go when there's traffic? Are you used to being a pedal away from a pedestal? Are you used to head starts? Is the journey to West Campus the only uphill battle you've ever faced? 5, is it possible for you to recognize your privilege for one fucking second? To hear colloquialisms and not taste them on your tongue? Can you catch your tongue? Do you think before you say these things? Can you try to understand me? Can you not try to understand me if it means wearing my flesh like a new coat? How many people do you try on before you decide what culture to appropriate next? Are you always so invasive? I wonder who taught you that. What version of me exists in your head? How do you go from correcting my dialect to making me your own personal urban dictionary? If you came to my hood, would you come with a notebook and pen? How many field notes does it take for you to realize you don't fit in here? Have you ever had to question how you fit into a place, or do you just expect places to fit into you? You make me nervous when I do something you like, or when you ask how I got so cool. Do you like brown girls but you're addicted to the spice? If you could, would you swallow me whole? Thanks.